Hello, welcome to Board Game TV. Welcome to the 12 Days of Christmas Terror, and we're playing Arkham Horror. And to start out with, we have a gate at the woods. We have a star spawn monster here. We have the Innsmouth board, so we're playing with it. We have the Innsmouth look cards and the Hypnos cards. We'll get to that in a second. So our heroes is Patrice Hathaway. She starts at the Curiosity Shop over there. She came with $2, 3 clue tokens. She came with Revelation of Script. Cast and exhaust this card to gain 1 clue token for each unique item or exclusive item you gain until the end of the turn. She has the Masquerade of Night. Any phase, this card after failing a horror check to reduce the monster's horror damage to 0 sanity until the end of this combat. This can also be used to cancel an Ancient One's entire attack for 1 turn. Okay, I probably want to hold on to that. Flute of the Outer Gods. Lose 3 sanity and 3 stamina and discard Flute of the Outer Gods before making a combat check to defeat all monsters in your current area. This does not affect the Ancient One. So, pretty good. +1 fight. Spend a clue token to add to any fight check. Add 1 extra bonus die. And Sedan, you may automatically evade monsters of toughness 1 while in the street. Okay, it says any phase. Patrice may allow other investigators to spend her clue tokens if they are not in the same location or world. Any phase, Patrice gains 1 clue token each time a gate opens. She also gains 5 clue tokens when the 9th gate on the Ancient One's Doom track is filled. And those are her stats. We have Norman Withers. He's at the administration building. He came with $3, 3 clue tokens, and a Find Gate spell, which is cast and exhaust immediately return to Arkham from another world. He has Implant Suggestion, Movement. You may cast and exhaust while in Arkham to choose 1 monster in your location and have it move either direction of the white or black arrow. Golden Sword of Yatala. Exhaust before making a combat check to gain +5. Student Newspaper. Discard Student Newspaper to choose a clue token in any location. Take that clue token. After making any combat check, spend 2 clue tokens to add 1 success to the result. You may do this as often as you like, and that's Fisticuffs. In any phase, whenever Norman closes or seals a gate, he may choose any dimensional symbol other than the moon. The gate is considered to have that dimensional symbol instead of its normal dimensional symbol for purposes of removing monsters from the board. And we have Ming Tai Pan. She came with $4, 2 clue tokens, the King in Yellow. Exhaust and spend 2 movement points to make a lore -2 check. If you pass, gain 4 clue tokens, lose 1 sanity, and discard the King in Yellow. If you fail, nothing happens. She came with the 4C spell. Cast and exhaust to reroll anyone's skill you just made. Skill check you just made. Holy Water, +6 to combat. Dodge skill. When you make any speed check, add +1 to each die roll for purposes of checking for successes, i.e. a 3 becomes 4. The Old Journal. Exhaust and spend 1 movement point to make a lore -1 check. If you pass, gain 3 clue tokens and discard Old Journal. If you fail, nothing happens. And Patrolling the Streets. Draw 1 common item and gain 1 clue token and $5. Any phase, she gains +1 bonus to all skill checks while she has an ally or another investigator in the same location as her. Upkeep. Men may choose 1 other investigator in location. He makes a +1 to all skill checks he makes until the end of the turn. Okay. So, our avatar here, or I forget what they're called, is Hypnos. At the start of each upkeep phase, the first player draws the top card of the Visions of Hypnos deck, which is right here, and places it face up in front of him. The Visions of Hypnos card causes a clue token to be placed on the board, then makes that location easier to explore until the end of the Mythos phase. Whenever investigator has an otherworld encounter in the Dreamlands, the Plateau of Lane, the Underworld, or Unokadeth, he gains a +1 bonus to all of his skills until the end of the encounter. Okay. And our Ancient One is, oh boy, I don't know how to pronounce this here. Ghatanothoa? I don't know. He is worshipped by certain ancient reptiles and fungi from Yuggoth. Ligor and Migo gain +2 toughness. Okay, while he stirs in his slumber, place the 8 Visage tokens face down on the sheet. I have done that. Each time an investigator gains 2 or more clue tokens at once, he must turn a visage token face up. If it has his face on the front, he is devoured. Ew. If not, leave the token face up. Once 4 visage tokens are face up, turn them face down and shuffle them again. And if he wakes up, we'll get to his attack. So, oof, it's not going to be good. And remember, for Innsmouth, we have the deep rising track. And basically, anytime a gate would appear, stop from appearing, like an elder sign or something like that, we put a token on the deep rising track. Also, if a monster goes into a vortex, we put one on the deep rising track. We can try to clear the track if we put clue tokens at these locations. So eventually, I do want to get somebody up there. Okay, so Patrice is going to go first. However, we have the upkeep phase, so we got to start with Hypnos here. Visions of Hypnos. Clue appears at Ythnet and the rope and the anchor. Okay. Okay. So here's that place. The rope and anchor is not on this board, so a clue will appear there. Any investigator who has an encounter at Ythnet draws 2 cards, encountering one of his choice and discarding the other. Okay. Alright, Patrice. Well, she's way up here. Ugh. She has a movement of 4. So I think I'll just send her 1, 2, 3 to Independence Square. Okay. Norman, he's at the administration. He has a movement of 3. I go 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 2 clue tokens is tempting. However, I think I will just have him go 1, 2 to the science building. One at a time. And I can discard. Now this is, each time it gains 2 or more clue tokens at once. Okay, so he didn't gain 2 clue tokens from that, and he can discard the student newspaper to choose a clue token at any location and take that. Alright, so I'm saying that that's not at the same time. I'll take a clue token from the Silver Twilight Lodge. Okay. And now it's Ming's turn. And let's see here. She has a movement of 4. So I think what I'm going to do with her is I'm just going to go 1, 2. Okay. And I'm going to risk it. I'm going to do a lore check. Well, no. Hold on. She has all these books. It's also spend a lore -1 check. Okay. So she's successful. So if you pass, gain 3 clue tokens and disregard the old journal. Okay. That was a risk. We're going to gain 3 clue tokens. So she's good. However, we have to do this, and don't be the face, don't be the face. It is empty. Woo, okay. Okay, and let's see here. Well, I could have just... I'm sorry, I put her here. She was right there. She's going to stay there. It's a risk, but she has this task here. So, yeah. So she's just going to stay there. Okay, so... Patrice will go. She's at Independence Square. A brass band plays some soft music from the veranda. Tapping your feet along with the catchy tunes, you feel better than you have in a while. Gain 2 sanity. Well, that's not going to help. Norman is at the science building. A professor of the occult asks you to hold a hideous statue that he believes to have strange powers while he reads a scroll. Energy shoots through your body. Make a luck -1 check. Okay, so give me the pass. If you pass, your spirit rises from your body and you feel that you have the power to switch bodies with another investigator. You may choose another investigator from the pile of unused and bring it into play. No, I don't know I can do that. Okay, Ming is not going to have an encounter. Of course, I forgot to put a... There we go. Okay, well that is the end of the phase. Let's go ahead and draw a Mythos card. Independent Square. Okay. So she gets sucked in. She gains 1 clue token each time a gate opens. So a gate just opens, so she's going to gain a clue token, which is actually pretty good because that gives her 5. So she gets sucked into Unknown Kadith. Is that on here? That is not. So we'll put that there. The Underworld, no. Yeah, I kind of mixed these up here. Lost Carcosa. No. Another Time, no. The Abyss. Okay, here we go. So she's at the Abyss. Okay, that is a cross, so no movement. Clue appears at the Unnameable. Place 2 clue tokens in each location with an elder sign. We don't have that. Okay. And we have to put a monster there. Independent Square. We have a Lang Spider. And he would have moved, actually, so it's fine. And we have to put a Doom token on the Doom track. Okay. Norman's turn. Norman has 5 clues. Where do I want to send him? He has that sword, but she has holy water. That's magical. This guy magic. This guy's tough. Oof. Man. Where's the uptown east side, East Town streets are there. I could send her to East Town streets. Norman has that sword. Okay, I think this is what I'm going to do. She's going to go 1, 2, 3 to Rivertown. Alright. Norman. Well, Norman is going here to fight the Star Spawn. So let's go ahead and have a fight right now. So let's do our horror check. Woo. Come on, give me a success. Yes. Okay, fine. Now let's fight it. Now we have a fight of 2, but we have the magical weapon, which gives us 5. So that's 7, and then -3 is 4. Okay, well, I got 2 hits, so I'm going to have to take some damage here, or I can spin, after making a combat check, spend 2 clue tokens to add 1 success to the result. And I will do that. I'll spend the 2 clue tokens, and that gives me 3 successes. So he kills this guy, but we're not going to go into the gate. We're just going to have an encounter there. We're not going into the gate yet. I got to go back and get some more clue tokens. And the Historical Society has a couple of them right there. And Patrice, of course, will have an encounter at the abyss. So let's go ahead and do our encounters. Now Ming's not going to have any. Norman will though at the woods, so let's do an encounter at the woods. Alright, you see a man being pursued by hideous half-human creatures. If you help fight them off. No, I can't lose 3 stamina to do that, so. Okay, and then Patrice. Red. Alright. Your travels are endless, packed tight into the space of but a moment. Lose 1 stamina. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do the hypnos. So let's do the hypnos. I forgot to do it. Clue appears at the Historical Society. Okay, there's 3 clues at the Historical Society. Investigates an encounter at the society, draws 2 cards, encountering. Okay. Okay. That's it. Okay, let's do the Mythos phase. The Witch House. So let's put a gate here to put 2 of Lang. Clue appears at the Black Cave. Let's put a Doom token on the Doom track. Let's put a monster at the Witch House. Vampire. Ooh. Okay, what movement do we have? We do have movement. This monster is going to move right there. A monster appears at the first player's location. That is Norman. If this is a stable location or another world, the monster appears in the outskirts instead. It is not a stable location, so a monster will appear here with Norman. And is a formless spawn. Now, it has a pretty good evade, so I think I'm just going to try to evade it. Or I can do implant suggestion. Doesn't cost me any sanity yet. Well, let's do that. Okay, as a pass. So I'm just going to get the monster to move here to Uptown. Okay. New phase. Now we'll do the Hypnos. Devil's Reef and 607 Water Street. It's not on any of these. And invest. Okay, so that's really basically not going to do that. And it's Ming's turn. Now, let me see how tough this Lang Spider is. Ambush and overwhelming. Well, the Holy Water could be pretty good. So I think we are going to move to the East Town. So we've gotten our 2nd place there. We have the Holy Water. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and fight this thing. We have a fight. We'll first just do our wheel. We get to roll 1 die. And we didn't make it, so we have to lose 2 sanity. Okay. And now let's fight this thing. It has a -1. We have the Holy Water. We have +6, so that's 9, so it's 8. We'll just roll these twice. 1 hit. Come on. Okay, 3 hits. We killed it. It will overwhelm us and do 1 damage because of the overwhelming. And we have to get rid of the Holy Water. But we beat it. And we didn't have a thing at East Town. Okay. Patrice will stand up. And Norman... Well, it kind of blocked him off, didn't it? You know what? I should have just evaded. Yeah, I should have. Because I'm stuck here. And I don't want to be stuck there. Okay. I didn't think about that. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of mulligan. We're going to re-roll for the evade. Okay, I got 6. So he evaded it, so he's now moves 1, 2, 3. He comes to the Historical Society, picks up these 3 clues. Of course, we got to do this. Okay. Safe. Okay. So he will have an encounter at the Historical Society. Okay, so it's Ming's turn. She's not going to have an encounter. Patrice will have an encounter at the Abyss. Alright. Alright. You feel an outside intelligence trying to take over your body, replacing your identity with its own. You fight it off with great difficulty. Make a will -2 check. Okay. Come on. Do I have anything to help me with this? Okay. I got a 6 there. I'm rolling pretty good. If you pass, you draw 1 skill. Okay. Okay. Well, that's expert occultist. Oof, that was close. Okay, and Norman at the Historical Society. Here we go. Alright, the society members are bird watching in the woods. The janitor offers you a ride there. If you accept, move to the woods, draw 2 cards, encountering 1. Nah, I don't want to do that. Okay, that is the end of the turn. Next Mythos phase. Let's see what we have here. The graveyard. So, another one goes to the unvisited isle. We'll put a gate here at the graveyard. It's Rylith. Put a monster on the board. Okay, we have this thing here. Doom token on the Doom track. Okay. And is this a circle or a hex? It's a hex. He's a moon. Okay, he's the only one. Instead of moving, all investigators in this or any adjacent locations, street areas. No. Okay, so no, don't do that. Okay, the Sheldon gang disturbs a burial mound, releasing 2 monsters in the uptown streets. Well, that's stuck. That's where Norman wants to go. Okay, so we have this guy, and oh, man, we got some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 monsters on the board. Okay. First player is back Patrice. Hypnos here. Bishopsbrook Bridge. Okay. No. Okay, Patrice will move. Norman, that kind of way is kind of closed off to him. So I think he might have to go fight this vampire. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. And we got to fight this vampire here. He's undead, physical resistant, but we have a magic weapon, so that's fine. So will is 2. And we didn't make it, so we have to lose 2 sanity. Okay. 7. And that's 3 is 4. And look at that. Ah, what a roll. We killed that thing. Okay. And so we're going to go ahead and go into the Plateau of Lang. And Ming is going to go to the police station. And draw 1 common item and gain 1 clue token and $5. 1 clue, 1 common item, dynamite, and $5. Okay. Alright, so Patrice will have an encounter. An inanimate trailer sympathizes with your cause and offers some good advice. Gain 1 clue token. Okay. Then make a luck -2 check. If you pass, you are blessed. No, that's thing. Okay. Norman, he's at the Plateau of Lang. It's red and green. There we go. A mysterious Woman warns you that you would be able to see all that you need to know if your mind were not clouded by the unnatural. Discard 2 spells to gain. If you can't or choose not to gain 1 sanity. Okay, I'm gonna choose not to gain, so I'll gain the sanity back. And let's have an encounter at the police station. Alright. You are called in for questioning about missing artifacts from the Legacy of the Pharaohs exhibit. Make a will -1 check. Pass. If you pass, the sheriff believes you are innocent and his questions tip you off about a few things. Gain 1 clue token. Okay. So all of these people are really swimming in clue tokens right now. Okay. And that is the end of the turn. Let us do our next Mythos phase. Okay, that's Dunwich. Okay, we're going to have a monster surge. Clue appears at the Historical Society. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 gates on the board. So 4 monsters. Our monster limit is 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll put another monster at the woods, which is a Dark Young. Oof, that place over there is just bad. And of course we'll have one come out. I can choose, and I have a skeleton come out there. Okay, let's see any movement. Okay, not an adjacent location, so we know that. Any other squares? And then we have to, of course, put 2 more monsters on the outskirts here. I don't think we have any other monster movement. Oh, this guy moves. He moves black. 1, 2. Okay. Alright. The first player draws a monster marker from the cup at random and places in the sky. Treat this monster as a flying until it moves to the street area. After that, a monster's movement is treated as normally. Okay. It's a cultist. I guess we got a flying cultist here in the sky. Huh. Okay. So, Norman is first. Let's do Hypnos. South Church. Okay. Any investigator can draw 2 cards. Okay. Alright. So Norman will stand up. Ming is going to go try to get a gate. Now we have one at the graveyard at Rylith. Okay, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. This thing has weapon immunity. However, its evade is 0. So we're going to try to evade it. When we were successful, so we evaded it, and we are now in Rylith. Okay. Alright, and Patrice will come out of the abyss and try to seal that gate. Okay, Norman, he's having an encounter at the plateau. Alright. 10,000 worlds lie arrayed before you. You are delayed. Okay. Ming, Rylith, red or yellow. Small but precious stones are embedded into the wall. Gain $3. Okay, I'll take that. Okay. And Patrice is going to try to seal this gate and has a -2. Yeah. You know what? I've been forgetting to give her clue tokens anytime the gate opened. So I know I did it for the first one, so it's 1, 2, 3 more clue tokens. And we pass. So she's the abyss. We seal it. Put an elder sign there. And it's a hexagon. So circle, circle, hex, hex. Okay, I got 2 monsters taken off of the board. Alright, that was actually pretty good. That was a good turn. Alright. Next, meet those fays. Unvisited Isle. Okay. So, let's give Patrice a clue token for that. Clue appears at the science building. We have Lost Carcosa. No, we don't. Another time? No. Rylith again. Alright. Alright, we have... Ooh, is he a... No, he's not. He's a Dark Druid. Let's put a Doom token on the Doom track. Let's see what monsters are going to move. Well, doesn't look like any monsters are going to move. Wait, except for him. Is he a hex? Yes. He goes there. Alright, investigators who are in their movement in Fretch Hill streets may discard 1 gate trophy to draw 1 unique item. Okay. Alright, now Hypnos. Esoteric Order of Dagon. No. Okay. Alright. So Ming is first. She'll stand up. Patrice. Where are we going, Patrice? We still got plenty of clues. It's Rylith. 2 of Lang. I can go to Rylith as well. She has a speed of 4. Huh. This guy's easy to dodge. I really don't have any weapons to fight this guy. This guy's not that hard, but he has physical resistance. Okay. I think she's gonna go here. So she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna try to evade this guy. Okay. So, and then she will just go to Rylith as well. So, back into the breach again. Alright. So, Ming is in Rylith. Let's do a red or yellow. Alright. If violence is all it understands in violence, it shall have pass a fight -1 check to take a clue token. Okay, that's fine. God. Man, we're swimming in it. Okay. We stand Norman back up. He's red and green. Alright. Although you believe that you found a way home, the path looks perilous. You may roll 3 dice, losing 1 stamina for each failure you roll. If you are not reduced to 0 stamina, you may return to Arkham. Yeah, I don't know, man. Shoot, man, he had the fine gate. Okay, I forgot about that. It cost me 1 sanity to do it. So let's go ahead and do that. And -1. Pass. So he automatically returns to Arkham. We'll put this card back on top. So he can come out to any Rylith, and I think we'll come out there to the Unvisited Isle. Okay. So that was his movement. So, and that's it. Or did I do it out of order? Did Patrice have an encounter? I can't remember if Patrice... Yeah, she did. Yeah. Okay. So, Actually, Norman will try to seal the gate. So he has a lower 4. This thing is 1. Anything help? No. But we passed. Okay, so he got it. So the unvisited owl is done. Let's spend 5 clue tokens. Seal it. Okay, and then he can choose what symbol is on here. And let's see which monster is going to give me a real hard time. I can choose the Druid. He's not that hard. This guy is easy to evade, and the Shoggoth. I'm going to take the Shoggoth. We're going to choose Diamond, and the Diamond goes off. Okay. And that's the end of the turn. Okay. So it's 2 gates sealed. Next Mythos phase. Okay, well, alright. So Independence Square won't open. However, we have to put a Doom Rising token on here. So there we go. Crossing Moon. Now he will go to, there's nobody in the streets, so he actually will stay, I guess, in the sky. The Moon guy, however, will move 1. Clue appears at the unnameable. Yeah, it did appear at the unnameable. Okay. All monsters in the sky and the outskirts are returned to the cup. Okay, well that's, wow, that's great. That was a pretty good card. Okay, and so Patrice is back, first player. Clue appears at Arkham Asylum. Okay, so Patrice will stand up. Norman, what are you going to do, Norman? Oh my god. Do you want to risk getting 3 clue tokens? Okay, Norman is going to fight this guy right here. We have a magical weapon, so it's not that bad. We have a will of 2, so here we go. Alright, we pass. Okay, so 5 plus 2 is 7, minus 2 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we killed it. Okay, so that's it for Norman. He's there in the streets. And Ming will move 1 space. Alright, so Patrice will have a Rylith encounter. Alright. If Cthulhu is the ancient one, if Cthulhu is not the ancient one, nothing happens. Okay. And here we go. You may have, the time you have spent in this alien landscape is altering your perception. New strange knowledge is burning itself in your mind. Lose 1 sanity, then if you're still sane, she will be, gain 1 spell. Okay. Cloud memory. You may cast and exhaust, spend 1 stamina. You or another investigator in your area gains 1 sanity. Yeah, that's not really that good, but that's fine. Okay. And that, my folks, is the end of the turn. We're moving along pretty good. Let's do our next Mythos card. Witch House and Unvisited Isle. 2 gates open this turn, but no Doom tokens are added to the Doom track. Clue appears at the Black Cave and the Science Building. Okay. Wow. Alright. Witch House already has 1, and Unvisited Isle is sealed. So we have to put another Deep Rising token on the board. And we're gonna have to get Norman up here. Okay, but Witch House, that's 1, 2, 3 gates. So it's 1 monster, 2 monster, 3 monster. So 3 monsters. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and now everybody's gonna move. Okay, so alright, so this guy moves here. There's nobody adjacent, so we're not worrying about him. The skeleton is going to actually move down here. This guy is going to move here. And the 2 flying guys will go after Norman. Okay, so let's start with the Migo. Alright, Norman has a will. And he passes. Alright, and then I have my 5 and 2 is 7. 3. All I need is 1 hit. So let's just... Yeah, okay. So we beat it, but we just get a unique item for that. And we get the Ruby Rylith. We get 3 extra movement points, okay. And then the Bayaki. Oh, wait a minute. The Migo had a toughness of 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so actually, I did 2 hits to it. Now, that was enough. So, that's good. And we're going to go another attack. Okay, there we go. There we beat the Migo. Alright, now the Bayaki. The wheel. Alright, we failed that, so we have to lose a sanity. Okay, and then plus nothing. Okay, all we needed was 1, and so we beat this Bayaki. Okay, so alright, so he got attacked. Alright, okay, so let's go. Norman, it'll be Norman's turn. Let's do a Vision of Hypnos here. Ma's boarding house. Okay. And let's see, what do I want to do with Norman? I want to get Norman to the train station. So we're going to get Norman to the train station. He's going to pay $2. Let's see, that's 1, 2. And he comes out here. And I need to start getting some clue tokens, so I'm gonna move here. Okay. All right. Min is coming out of Rylith. Wait a minute. I screwed up somewhere. Where was Norman at? He was here at the Plateau of Lang, right? No. Where was he? Yeah, he was. He was at the Plateau because it was red and green. So he closed this one. So that goes there. And this goes back here. That means that we had another monster surge because there was a gate there. So I have to take one. I've lost track. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that would have been 1, 2, I think 3. Let's just say 3. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I put 2 more monsters on the board. And 2 in the outskirts. So here's the 2 that go on the outskirts. And here's the 2 that go on the board. And I guess they... Diamond would have moved white here. And the deep one would have moved here. That would have meant Norman would have been attacked by these 2 monsters as well. So let's see. Let's start with the deep one. Okay, he passes will check. And of course he has a 6 dice. And he got 2 successes, so he killed the deep one. Okay, now we would have to deal with this guy. Now this guy has physical resistance and a good will, so I think I would have fought him because he's easier to fight than after evading. And we passed. So we don't take any sanity loss, and then we have an 8. Well, we have 7 fight. 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 hits. And we got 4 hits. So we would have killed this monster as well. Man, he's got a stack of monsters he's been killing. Okay. And then we would have been able to move him. Okay. Wow. Okay. So Ming would come out of Rylith, and I get to choose which one, and I would choose this one. And then Patrice would move one more time. Okay, so now we have our encounters. He's in the street. She is going to try to seal the gate. We know Rylith is a -3. She's got plenty of clues though. Okay, she's going to spin a clue. Alright, she's going to spin another clue. Alright, she's going to spin another clue. Okay, Jesus, come on. Oh, there we go. There's our 6. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And what would happen is she uses one of Patrice's clues. So that gives her enough clues to seal this gate. That takes all cross monsters off the board. And I don't think we have any cross monsters. No. Okay. And then Patrice will have an encounter in Rylith. Alright. A foul wind tears through the great stone monoliths. Make a fight check. If you fail, choose one item, discard as wind carries it off into the darkness. Okay, 3. And we passed. Okay. Now, let's do our Mythos phase. Let me get back to square one. Alright, now Independence Square. Okay, so now we put that Deep Rising token back on there. Let's see what monsters will move. This guy will move. Here. That's it. Clue appears at the woods and it won't. Against all reason, a sandstorm comes up out of nowhere and strikes Arkham, clogging the streets and burying whole buildings. Strangely, it seems to avoid certain places with dark reputation. Investigators must spend 2 additional movement points to enter any location marked with a green diamond. While this card is in play, any investigator who is in the street area during the Arkham encounter phase and not required to take any other actions during this phase may make a luck -1 check and draw 1 exhibit item. Well, that's not going to happen, so. Okay. Alright, so it's Ming. And we do our Hypnos here. The unnameable gets a clue. Alright. Okay. Now, is this guy, is this guy physical? No, he's an ambush. Okay. I could risk me going to the unnameable and getting a crap load of clue tokens. Which is probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to beg no whammies. Patrice comes out here. And Norman will go to the Marsh Refinery and have an encounter there. Alright, so Ming. First thing, let's do Okay, got lucky. There is a blank one. Whew. Alright, so she has an encounter at the unnameable, and we can have 2 cards drawn and see which one we want to do. Well, we're not playing with the madness, so we'll just do that one. Okay. Patrice will try to close the gate, seal the gate, and remember it's -3. Okay, she failed. Unless I have something. Okay. I'm going to have to stay there. However, if I do that, the legal is going to get me. So I'm going to, it says any phase, so I'm going to lose 3 sanity. And 3 stamina. And use the Flute of the Outer Gods. And defeat this monster. So I can stay here, and next turn I can try to seal that gate. Norman will have an encounter at the Marsh Refinery. Yeah. Okay, you snuck into the refinery, but now there are workers everywhere. Make a will -1 check to remain calm and stay where you are. If you fail, you are arrested and taken to the Issamount jail. Alright. Pass. And I'm going to spend a clue token and put it there. Okay, that is the end of the turn. Let us do our next Mythos phase. Okay, the graveyard. Well, the graveyard already has a gate. So we're going to have a monster surge. So we have 2 gates on the board. So only 2 monsters are coming out. 1, 2, 3. That's not too bad. Unfortunately, that's where Patrice is at, but that's fine. Yeah, God dang, I keep getting that guy. And we'll just say him here. And let's see here. Clue appears at the unvisited aisle and the uptown streets. Okay. And let's see our movement. Well, of course, we know he's staying there. I don't think anybody else is moving. Is there? This guy is. He's moving here. And that's it. All star vampires, hunting horrors, and spectral haunters in Arkham are returned to the cup. Okay, well, we do. We have a star vampire here. He is returned to the cup. So we have to raise the terror level up by 1 because of that. So let's go ahead and do that. And of course, we lose an ally for that. Okay. Alright. Clue appears at the unvisited aisle. Okay. Alright, so Patrice is going to stay. She stayed there. Remember, she's going to try to close the gate. Norman is going to have an encounter here at the Gilman house. And Ming, man, do I risk it. I only need 1 clue, to be honest with you. So I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to go here. 1, 2, 3 to the uptown streets and gain that clue. And gonna go here and this deep one hybrid. Okay, so I can go in there. Alright, our will is 2 -1. Pass. Okay, and we have a fight actually of 3. I don't want to use the dynamite. I want to keep that. So this guy doesn't have any modifiers. So he only takes 1 hit. And we killed him. Okay, so she will go to the city of the Great Race. Okay. So Patrice, again, will try to seal this gate. Okay, good. Got it that time. So it is a cross. Okay, well, no cross monsters. So she'll spend her 5 clue tokens. Now she's out. And seals the graveyard. Norman will have an encounter here. Alright, Joe Sargent is willing to give you a ride to Arkham in the bus, provided you haven't learned too much. If you have 3 or less clue tokens, no, I don't want to. I want to stay up there, and I'm going to use this clue token, and there we go. Okay, and then Ming is got a green or yellow. This area is filled with discarded antiques from Earth. Most of it is junk, but some of it might be worth something. Gain $3. Okay. Okay, so let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 gates sealed. Working on our 5th. And if a gate doesn't open, we're going to win. If we close that. So, let's see. Mythos phase time. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we are now going to have a gate burst. So, but we don't put a doom token on the doom track. Remember that. We have a gate burst. So let's take those clue tokens off. That's terrible. This clue appears at the science building. Let's put a gate here. The Dreamlands. Okay. Well, okay. This moon guy is going to move here. He will move here. And that's it. The first player draws a spell, which is Patrice. She gets Steal Life. Okay. And yeah. Okay. Norman. Okay, Norman. I want to try to get these clues, but so, I don't know. I'm just going to move him to the street. There is the Esoteric Aura Dagon. I forgot about that. I should have a clue token in there, actually, because I forgot about that. So, actually, so there's a clue token there. That's where I'm going, to the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Ming. Okay. She'll stand up. And Patrice. Well, we got to figure out something with Patrice here. And since the gate did open, she did gain a clue token for that. Alright, so we got to do something. Now, this Shoggoth is nasty as hell. He's physical resistance. He's nightmarish. I do have the Masquerade of Night. To reduce the horror to 0. And I could try to fight it. Okay, I am, because the spell helps. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our will check. Now our will is 2 minus 1. Oh, wait a minute. If I do that though, I won't have that in case the guy wakes up. Well, you know what? I'm playing Fast and loose, man. I'm betting dude doesn't wake up. So, I'm going to discard this and not have to, and reduce his horror to 0. I still have to do the nightmarish though, I believe, so that's fine. Now we fight this guy. So now I'm going to cast Still Life. So -2. Okay, it's good. 6 and a 1. And it costs 1 sanity. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't cost. No, don't. So, oh yeah, it does. I was looking at Revelation of Script. Yeah, okay, it does cost. So I gotta, man, I'm borderline here, man. I gotta heal real soon. Wow. Okay, now it gives me +3 combat. For every success you roll, gain 1 stamina. Okay, so she has a 3, 4, and 3 is 7, -1, so it's 6. 3 hits on this guy. Okay, well, let's see here. I can spend a clue token and get 2 dice. Okay, that helped. So I did get 1, 2, 3 hits. I killed this guy, and I got 3 successes. So I gained 3 stamina. It says for every success you roll, gain 1 stamina. So we're good on it. I just got to go to Arkham. And you know what? I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Arkham. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll pick up that clue. And then what we'll do is, instead of having an encounter, I want to pay $2 and I'm going to fully heal my sanity. Okay, that's what she did. Norman has an encounter at the Esoteric Order of Dagon. You believe you are alone in the building, but hear the sound of something large moving around. Make a will -2 check. Didn't. Okay, to avoid, if you pass, gain 2. If you fail, move to the streets. Okay, well that's fine. Put that there. And Ming will have an encounter at the City of the Great Race. And that is green or yellow. Okay, here we go. You read a detailed description of humanity's extinction. Pass a will -1 check or lose 2 sanity. Pass. Okay. Alright, so that is the end of the turn. Now wait a minute. What was that? Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Whose turn is it? Oh, it's the Mythos phase. Science building. Okay. Well, there go all those clues. Great Hall of Ciliano. Clue. Patrice gets a clue. Clue appears at the Silver Twilight Lodge. And do we have any monster movement? Well, we'll see. Well, the ghoul will move. I think that's it. Yep. A monster appears at a street location chosen by the first player. Okay, well, shoot. Let's put 1 here, I guess. Okay. Alright, let's do Hypnos. Police station. Okay, Ming will move 1. Patrice. One, 2, 3. Okay, I can do this again and see if my luck holds up. To be honest with you. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see, does my luck hold up? Yes. Okay, so that's 4. I gotta reshuffle them, so let me reshuffle them real quick. Okay, in Norman, there's no... Norman's just gonna stay where he's at. Okay, so Ming, we'll have an encounter at the City of the Great Race, so let's do that. Alright, you find something that looks to be valuable, broken into many pieces. If you wish, draw a unique item and stay here next turn as you reassemble it. No, don't think I want to do that. Patrice is at the Black Cave. You've gone so far into the cave you fear it will take you a long time to find your way back. There's a small, difficult to navigate passage that may be faster. Make a fight -2 check. 4, okay. Pass. Squeeze through. Okay, well, that's fine. And Norman's not having any encounter, so that's the end of the turn. Okay. Next Mythos phase. The Unvisited Isle. Alright, so we're going to have a monster surge. So that's 2 gates, 2 monsters. We have 1 monster, 2 monster, 3 monster, 4 monster, 5 monsters on the board. So we can put 1 monster here at the Unvisited Isle, and 1 monster goes in the outskirts. And let's see, he will go down here. He will go down here. This guy will come here, and that's it. Flying creatures do not move to the sky. Okay. Gates to another dimension cannot be closed or sealed. Okay. Well, we don't have to worry about that right now. Okay. So it's Patrice's turn. Hypnos, St. Mary's Hospital. Okay. Well, that stupid Tico Teco guy is there. But that's fine. We'll fight him. If you pass the combat, draw 1 combat item. We don't have to do a horror. I do have to do my spell. So let's take a sanity for that. Let's go ahead and do our lore. Casting modifiers -2. Pass. Alright. So now we have a 3, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we defeat it and return him to the box and draw a common item. And we got a shotgun. Okay. Alright. So we did her turn. Norman, I guess Norman will just stay there. There's no clues popping up, so we're okay for now. And she comes out from the City of the Great Race here, and she will try to seal it. So let's go ahead and do that. No modifiers. Alright. And we're successful. And it is a triangle. Do we have any triangle monsters? I don't think we do. Oh. So here we go. Let's spin our 5. Let's go ahead and seal it. Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to be working on 5 in a minute because of that stupid gate burst. And that's the end of the turn. Okay. Independent Square. All right. So we have to put a Deep Rising token on the track. Clue appears at the Unnameable. And let's see, monster movement. I do have, he will move here. He's the only one moving. Yeah. As they slip and fall on the ice, each investigator loses 1 stamina for each movement point he spends over 3. Reading tombs does not count. Okay. Tomes. Okay. So, alright. General store. Okay, so Norman's not moving. Ming. Well, she needs clue tokens. That much is for sure. I could do the king in yellow. And I think I'm going to move her to uptown. That's one movement point. And I have to spend 2 movement points. Well, she can do 2 movement points. I'll spend her there. She can do the king in yellow and gain 4 clue tokens. And we just shuffled that thing, so I think we might can do it. So let's try this. And we passed. Okay, so we get rid of this. I have to lose 1 sanity. Now she's kind of getting a little close, man. I might have to send her to Arkham or do something. She's still 2 away. Alright, so we got that. She gains 4 clue tokens. I'm telling you, we're playing fast and loose. And let's see, the top card is... Oh! Alright, she's devoured. Oh, man. Oh. What crap luck. Okay, Ming. Well, you know, I went to the well 1 too many times. And Ming paid the price. So Norman is going to have to come back. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to have to shuffle them again. What horrible luck. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oof. And Patrice. It's Patrice's turn. Where am I trying to get her to? There's 2 gates on the board. I could get her to the Great Hall of Siciliano. So that's what I'm going to do. She's going to go to the Great Hall of Siciliano. There. Alright, so... And of course she's going to have an encounter. And that is green and yellow. Okay. Magic seems to be inherently manipulate your environment unpredictable. If you have 3 more spells, this world rejects you and you are lost. I don't have 3 more spells. So don't have to worry about it. Okay, wow. That was the end of the turn. Next, Mythos phase. Okay, we're going to have a gate at the unnameable. Clue appears at the woods. Put a doom token on the doom track. Put a monster there. Are we at our limit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now it is 6. Alright, cross and moon. Moon, black, black. And that's it. Investigators receive +1 fight and lore checks to close gates. Okay. Patrice, you're the first player. And we have Innsmouth Jail and Neil's Curiosity Shop. Okay. So, Innsmouth Jail it is. Okay, so I'm going to keep Norman there 1 more turn so I can put another clue there just in case. Patrice does get another clue because the gate opened. So we'll stand her up and I'll have Norman go here and get that clue. Okay, so green and yellow. Alright. It's a dead end. You're delayed as you must retrace and try something different. Okay. And Norman will have his encounter. You overhear Constable Rope speaking to someone on the phone. Although you only get half of the conversation, you think you can fill in details. Gain 1 clue. Okay. And I'm going to spin that clue here. Okay. So that's the end of the turn. Next Mythos phase. Okay, well, alright, we got to put a deep one rising on the track here. Alright, circle, square. Okay, circle is here, so he's going to move. He goes to the sky. Clue up here. Nope. The first player chooses two. They immediately exchange locations, ignoring. They can't. She's in another world, so they can't do that. So, okay. Hypnos, graveyard. Okay. Okay, I have to go 1, 2. He has a movement of 3. So he'll pay his $2 and will come out at the train station. Patrice is delayed, so we'll just stand her back up. And let's have an encounter at the train station. Oh, that's not it. Yeah. Okay, the train just pulled into the station. Doesn't look like it's from around here. Make a sneak -1 check. Pass. If you pass, you hide and gain a unique item. Okay. Crap, I forgot I had that. Okay, well, I'm not going to forget I had that next time. And Patrice is green and yellow. Okay. You awaken briefly and stare at your hands, which are the hands of another. Choose another investigator and take all his clue tokens. Lose 1 sanity. Okay, well, he only has 1. So, we'll do that. Okay. And that is the end of the turn. Next Mythos phase. The Unnameable. Alright, so we're having a monster surge here. We have 3 gates. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monsters on the board. So we put this Unnameable monster there. Clue appears at the woods. And let's see here. So we only put 2. Oh, we can put 2 monsters there. We're still alright. All investigators currently lost in time and space immediately return to Arkham. Well, there's nobody currently lost in time and space. And let's see our movement here. Hex monster. Okay, he's going down here. And that's it. Alright, now Patrice and Hypnos. Cold Springs Glen, 7th house on the left. No. Okay. Alright, Patrice moves. And Norman. Alright, so Norman and I have actually 6 movement points. And we got to get clue tokens. And I'm scared of being devoured. That's terrible. Actually, I only need 4. Norman can spend 2 of Patrice's. So I think I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to Hibbs Roadhouse. Get that clue. Okay, so Patrice will have an encounter. Green and yellow. There we go. You've seen the creatures use this machine to learn, but you're not sure what effect it'll have on you. If you use it, make it luck. No, I'm not going to use it. And Norman's at Hibbs. Alright. Whoever was sitting here before you use a knife to carve a horrible symbol into the surface of the table, make a will check. Fail. Lose 1 sanity if you fail. Then when you search the common item for the knife and take it. Okay. Okay. And that's the end of the turn. Next mythos phase. The unnameable again. Alright, so we're having another, it's a rumor. So we're having another monster surge. Now I can't have any more monsters on the board because we're at our limit. And we're on the outskirts limit too. So we would have 3 monsters, so we have to do that. We have to raise the terror up 1. Get rid of an ally. And let's see, we have a hex, and it's the ghoul. And he goes back up here. And that's basically it for the monsters. Rumor, the key in the gate. Each time a gate opens, place a clue token on this card. Investigators who end their movement in the south side streets can discard 2 gate trophies and return this card to the box. Gain 2 clue tokens. When there are as many clue tokens on this card as are investigators plus 1, return this card to the box and draw a new Mythos card. Treat any gates opened by that Mythos card as gate burst and ignore this rest of the card. God, okay. Alright. Norman, and we do Hypnos. Gardner's Place, Neil's Curiosity Shop. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Okay, I'm actually going to move Norman to the police station. He's going to grab that clue. Patrice is coming out of the city Great Hall of Siciliano, and she's going to try to seal that gate. And we passed. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. That's a wrong token. What am I doing? Okay, we need 1 more gate. And I don't think I have any monsters like that. Nope. So we have 3, 4, 5 gates sealed. With Norman is going to try to be the hero and do the last one. So he has to have an encounter at the police station. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, the police department is dismissing one of its paddy wagon, decommissioning one of its paddy wagons, and empties its truck into the garbage. Pass a luck +1 check. Alright. Wow, 4. 3 successes. Draw those common items, 3 common items, and I get to choose which one to keep. Motorcycle, yeah. Inline map, no. Okay, I'll do the. That was some crappy common items, man. Okay. Alright, that's the end of the turn. So, let's do the Mythos phase. Okay. Okay, so even though we're not using the king in yellow, we're still going to do this. So the terror level is increased by 1. That means the general store is done. We lose an ally. Okay, so the general store is closed. The first player gets a clue token. That will be Norman, and all monsters will move. Okay, so let's see here. White, black, white. What's he do? Okay, and he actually moves to the nearest investigator, which will be Patrice. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Physical immunity. Alright, so the hound here, we have to fight, or it's a nasty monster. Okay, so Patrice is at the science building. Oh man, what are we gonna do? It's physical immunity. Oh man, she has to make that will check. Okay, so we have to make a will check, and we don't make it. So she's actually going to go insane because she's going to lose 4 sanity. So she's going to go insane. So we got to put an arkham. And we have to lose half our stuff here. So I want to lose the revelation, and I'm going to lose that. And she has $3. Okay, so we'll lose one of those. All right. Okay, that was pretty bad. That guy is pretty nasty. Okay, it is Patrice's turn. Clue appears at the administration. Okay, so what's going to happen is Patrice, I'm going to keep her there. She's going to pay to fully heal her sanity. So let's just go ahead and do that right off the bat. She fully heals her sanity. Norman is going to move to the graveyard and pick up this clue. Well, actually, he's not. Let me rethink that. Because he has enough clues now that because he can borrow from her to go in a gate and close it. So he was at the police station. And he's got plenty of movement points. Now this guy right here is elusive. So if I don't pass my check here, we're just gonna walk right by this guy. And I didn't. So it's good for us because now we're going into goth. Okay, so he will have an encounter, and that is blue and yellow. That's green. Come on. Okay, other. Alright, you find a scattered pile of familiar objects, each one something you have lost at some point in your life. Some of them may prove useful now. Make a luck -1 check. Okay. I failed. If you pass, well, alright, there's no penalty for failing, so that's fine. Okay, that was the end of the turn. Next turn. And let's see what we're going to get here. Well, I'll be goddamn. Historical Society. Well, we haven't... Okay. Alright, so we put a gate there. Silver Twilight Lodge gets a clue. We got to put a Doom token on the Doom track. It's not often you see that. And we have to put a clue token on that card right there. Patrice gets a clue because a gate opened. Let's put a monster. Aren't we full? Yeah, we're full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no, we're not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we are full. So we have to put one on the outskirts. All players must discard 1 clue token. Okay, well that's fine. That kind of sucks, actually. That actually sucked. That hurt us. Unless we can get a clue token somehow, some way, Norman will not have enough. But he has a couple turns, so it might be possible. Okay, cross and okay, he moves. And he moves. And that's it. Okay. So Norman is our first player. Falcon Point and Artist Colony. Well, okay, there's Falcon Point right there. Okay. Okay, so Norman will stand up. And Patrice, what do I want to do with her? Well, actually, she's going to go grab a clue. 1, 2, 3 at the police station. Okay, so Norman's going to have an encounter, blue and yellow. Here we go. You see a faint glimmer of an object poised on the precipice. Pass a flight check to climb your out. Out of safety. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, I gotta spin a clue. Alright, got it. If you succeed, draw one unique item. Because if we fail, we'd have gone lost in time and space. Enchanted blade. Okay. Well, we're still a clue short. So Patrice has got to somehow get a clue. She can get some clues here, so it's not going to be a problem. But we just can't keep losing them. And the police station. Alright. Pass a will -1 check to convince Deputy Digby to share some files with you that are very interesting. Okay. I hope I fail. Because I don't want to gain 2 clues at one time. And I failed. Thank God. And no penalty for failure. Okay. So that is the end of the turn. Next turn. Oh, that's a rumor. So we already have one rumor in play. So here we go. The Black Cave. Well, you know what? We were due for that. So there we go. That's unknown cadet. I don't think that we're gonna have that. So you goth. All right. Of course, we have to put a monster on the outskirts here. We're at our limit now. Let's put a doom token on the doom track. We're at 8. We have to put a clue token here. If one more gate opens and we didn't do that, we're in trouble. But I think we can do something about it. Okay, Hibbs Roadhouse, which a clue appears. Investigators. Well, let's move monsters first. Okay, so he moves here, and he moves here, and that's it. Investigators who end their movement in downtown streets may spend $5 or 2 clue tokens to draw the top 3 cards of the spell deck. Choose one spell to keep and discard. Okay. Okay. Alright. And let's see here. Newspaper. Newspaper gets a clue. Okay. So, alright, let me see what we're going to do. Okay, so Patrice will go. Now I'm gonna we gotta play risk. We got 2 more of these Debt Rising tracks and we're screwed. One more clue on here and we have to do the rumor and get a Mythos card. And we could possibly have a gate burst. However, I'm going to try to go get Patrice to go here and solve that. However, she's going to gain 2 clue tokens if I do that. And so we have a problem with this. And also, if one more gate opens, she's going to get 5 clues and we'll have to do that again. So we got some stuff going on. So let's see where Hypnosis. Oh yeah, that's right. I already did that. Alright, so we're going to move her 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to spend 2 gate trophies. Alright. And we're going to solve that rumor. And she's going to get these 2 clue tokens. And now we have to pick the top one. And it's blank. Okay. Alright, so that's her move. Norman will go there. Okay. Whew. The sun is so far away, everything seems hopeless. Lose 1 sanity. Okay, well, 1 more sanity, he goes insane. And that's the end of the turn. Okay, new Mythos card. The Esoteric Order of Dagon. Alright, so a new clue, a new gate will open. And it's going to be the City of the Great Race. We are at our monster limit, so there you go. And we have to raise the terror up by 1. That's going to lose an ally. Have to put a doom token on the doom track. Okay, so that means she's going to get 5 clue tokens because of her special ability. Well, okay. Let us see. Okay. Alright. Clue appears at Devil's Reef or Black Cave. Okay. No. Alright, let's see. Any movement? Yes, actually, we are going to have movement. We have Amigo here. This guy moves here. And the Hound of Tendelos will move here. Okay. Each investigator is currently at 2 or less sanity. That's Norman. Gains 1 sanity. Each investigator is at 2 or less stamina. Gains 1 stamina. Okay, so Norman gains that sanity back. Alright. Okay, so let's deal with the Hound here. And the Migo. I can do the Migo first. Alright, let's do a will check. We fail, so we lose 2 sanity. Okay, remember its toughness is 2? Yeah, so it's got 3 toughness. I have the shotgun, which is 4, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd rather use one of these. Okay, that's enough to kill it, so we kill the Migo and we gain a unique item. Okay. And then this guy. Oh man. Okay. So, if we don't pass our sanity check against this, we're going to go insane. Alright, we passed. Now it has physical immunity. We're going to cast that spell. Alright, and let's see. +2 to spell checks. We pass. Okay. So we get a +3 and 3 and 4, 3 and 4 are 7. It's -1, so it's going to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got to do 2 hits to it. And we did. Okay. We killed it. Okay. Alright. Hypnose. Marsh Refinery or St. Okay, well, Marsh Refinery it is. Alright. Norman is coming out of Ugoth. Patrice is just going to stay there, because if we can seal this gate and he's going to borrow her clue tokens, we've won. -2, so 2 dice. And we pass. So we take that, we spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we seal this. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gates. Ooh, that was close. I want to see where that next face was. Ooh, one more time. Whoa. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. This guy's a little bit different. He's a little tougher with that. He did kill men. So wow. Well, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. So until then, have fun.